Shall we play a game?
It's morning, and Doe is making a delivery at a hardware store. Thinking he's lined up properly, he begins to back towards the dock. Suddenly, Doe's trailer slams into a concrete post. Was this preventable or not? According to a National Safety Council ruling, Doe should have checked clearances repeatedly or requested that a store employee help him make his final approach. It's nighttime, and John Doe is taking a break at a pitch-black and semi-destroyed parking lot of a vacant restaurant. After catching up on his log keeping, Doe prepares to exit and begins to back his trailer. Doe's trailer falls into a huge water-filled pothole, and the trailer's crossmembers are severely damaged. Was this preventable or not? According to a National Safety Council ruling, Doe was tempting fate by blindly backing a rig without checking for hazards. It's afternoon. John Doe pulls up to a storefront to make a delivery. After making the delivery, Doe returns to his cab and takes a moment to find a snack. He checks his mirrors, activates the four-way flashers, taps the horn, and starts to back away from the pickup that had parked in front of his rig. Doe slams into an illegally parked car. Was this preventable or not? According to a National Safety Council ruling, the fact the car was parked illegally was no excuse for blindly slamming into it. It's morning, and John Doe is backing his rig down a narrow road towards a loading dock. Doe turns up the stereo to hear his favorite song. Suddenly, a car enters the road from a side street, but Doe isn't checking his mirrors. Doe slams into the car and pushes it a few feet before he realizes what has happened. Was this preventable or not? According to a National Safety Council ruling, a professional trucker such as Doe should have been monitoring both mirrors. It's 6:30 a.m., and John Doe is stopped at a red light. A pickup truck comes to a stop beside Doe. The light changes to green, and Doe accelerates to 5 miles per hour. Doe notices that the right lane is ending. The pickup, not wanting to get stuck behind a slow 18-wheeler, accelerates and wildly pulls in front of Doe and hits the tractor's right front fender. Was this preventable or not? According to a National Safety Council ruling, Doe should have expected the pickup to try and get ahead of him, and he should have watched his mirrors in case he needed to yield quickly. It's midnight, and John Doe is driving through a blizzard at 35 miles per hour with a 53-foot dry freight van in tow. He sees a giant tree blocking the road and tries to brake, but he slides right into it. Was this preventable or not? According to a National Safety Council ruling, if Doe had been driving at an appropriate speed for blizzard conditions and within the range of his headlights, he could have stopped in time to avoid the fallen tree. It's foggy, and trucker John Doe is rolling along a highway at the posted speed of 55 miles per hour. Suddenly, a pickup truck, previously stopped, pulls onto the highway into the path of the 18-wheeler. Doe slams on the brakes, but his tractor rams the side of the pickup. Was this preventable or not? According to a National Safety Council ruling, if Doe had made an effort to slow down or sound his air horn in anticipation of the other driver pulling into the foggy highway, he could have avoided slamming into the pickup. It's 11 p.m. and trucker John Doe is driving through a snow squall at 35 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. Freddie Freihopper flashes past Doe and disappears into the white haze. As visibility improves, Doe creeps up to 55 miles per hour. Minutes later, Doe blindly crests a hill preceding a steep downgrade. Halfway down the grade, Freihopper's trailer is jackknifed across both lanes. Doe tries to slow down, but he strikes the trailer. Was this preventable or not? According to a National Safety Council ruling, if he had maintained a slower speed, Doe would have been able to stop in time to avoid Freihopper's trailer. It's windy, and trucker John Doe is northbound with an empty intermodal container in tow. After a sudden burst of gusty crosswinds, Doe pulls into the right lane and decelerates to 30 miles per hour from the posted speed limit of 55. Out of nowhere, a 70 mile per hour gust flips the truck on its side. Was this preventable or not? According to a National Safety Council ruling, Doe took every reasonable precaution. Even a dead stop probably wouldn't have helped.